It is one of the biggest things that sustains a community, an economy, and jobs. At a town hall meeting this morning with the head of Virginia's community college system, business leaders say they have jobs, but they need a skilled workforce. WDBJ7 education reporter David Kaplan was at that meeting. David, what did you learn?
Gene, Glenn DuBois is traveling the state, meeting with business, education, and government leaders to find out how to better educate the workforce. The presentation's centered around a shape and a number. The shape is the horseshoe. This horseshoe represents the swath of 75% of the state that lacks some of the educational job training opportunities that current employers are looking for. The number 127. For every one job that requires an advanced degree, there are 2 jobs that require a bachelor's degree that support it, and 7 post-secondary jobs that require some sort of post-secondary certification. The so-called 7s are what's in demand. Those are the well-paying middle-class jobs like welders, plumbers, truck drivers, electricians, and machine operators. We spoke to a wide range of government, educational, and business leaders to see where the deficiencies are for the 7 and what needs to happen next, and the role community colleges can play in getting people into those programs.
The critical need I see is on these certifications and licensures.
I know as an employer, I have a sign up in front of my office right now hiring. I don't have enough people to get the job done.
Well, we're a CDL school, so we operate the CDL program for Virginia Western Community College. There's a 35,000 driver shortage nationwide, and in 20 days, people can go into a career that are making anywhere from $40,000 to $50,000 their first year.
Those careers that are in such demand, those middle skilled careers, such as truck driving, such as medication aides, and there's so many countless others. That's where the Virginia Employment Commission is getting the most demand.
Coming up with a system that helps ex-offenders reintegrate back into the system, and number 2, we talked a lot about soft skills, but that happens early in life, so early childhood development is a key. And so I want to see the business community and community colleges really try to tackle both of those issues.
We need a skilled, ready-to-go, trained workforce for new business recruitment and expansion.
There's always a resource issue, and obviously resources include money, but the other resource issue in Virginia is time. The Virginia diploma is overly prescriptive, and there's just not much time in a student's day by the time they get all of the many required courses out of the way to really cultivate their own skills and their own talents and their own interests.
Bottom line is we have to seriously up our education game in the horseshoe, and in a number of cities, businesses simply are not going to come if they don't see the talent. It's no longer about cheap labor. It's no longer about tax policies. You know, some of those things are still important. But the number one reason why they'll come is talent.
Talk about that talent. Based on calculations done by the Commonwealth, over 750,000 jobs requiring these certifications are expected to be available within the next decade. The point DuBois wanted to hammer home: community colleges are willing to listen and try to help fill this certification gap. David Kaplan,